What's up? What's up? It is your girl, Mysterious Jax. And we in the motherfucking building. Hey, that's right. That's right. Happy Friday, y'all. Feliz Viernes. You already know what it is. I have not been here in a minute and I miss y'all. What's up, LA? How y'all doing out there? I hope y'all staying cool in this hot weather. What's up, y'all? I'm so excited to be back in the studio. I got a special guest co-host. So I'm about to bring her in. But I just want to say what's up to everybody out there and shout out to all of you Golden State Warrior fans. I know you guys are feeling so good right now. We're going to talk about that in a minute. And of course, my music lovers, y'all are excited because Drake just dropped an album today, last night at midnight, I should say. And Beyonce's coming one. This is going to be such a fun summer, you guys. We got Drake, we got Beyonce, we got so much great music coming out. And it would only top it off if Rihanna came out with some music. So, Rihanna, where you at, girl? We need some music. But other than that, I hope y'all are having a great Friday. Hope you had a great week. I know I came here missing y'all, so I'm gonna bring y'all so much love, so much energy, and I hope y'all ready. Let me introduce my special guest. With no further ado, she is new to the Good News Radio team. She has been added as our assistant, but she does so much more than that. And I just want to show her so much love. Shout out to my girl Bobby. What's up, Bobby?
Hey, y'all.
Bobby, you are finally on the mic, girl.
Ooh, I love it.
How have you been?
Oh, man. It's been long, but it's been good.
Good. I was going to call you the intern, but I was like, no, she's definitely not no intern. She's definitely moved up more than that. She's an assistant. She's killing it in the office. So how has your experience been with the Good News so far?
It's been different.
It's been different.
It's been different because, when you start new journeys, you're not expecting what you're going to learn that's new.
Right.
So it's like you have to be open to everything that's different. And it's like maybe you didn't do this, but you signed up for different stuff. So that's why I say it's different. But
yeah.
It's
and we're going to get into your story because you're not originally from LA, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
You're from a different city coming out to LA to live out, your dream and do your hustle and make your name out here. And we're going to get into all of that so our listeners can get to know who Bobby is, what she's doing, and how she ended up at the Good News Network home office over here. But so I do want to say first things first, shout out your city. Where are you from?
Ooh, I'm from the Antelope Valley. I don't know if people are too familiar with Palmdale, Lancaster, but I've been there for 22 years.
Sheesh, I don't know where that is, actually. You say Antelope Valley? Oh, I've heard of it, but I don't think I've ever been there.
You don't want to go.
What are some near cities around there?
Santa Clarita.
Okay, Santa Clarita.
Valencia.
Okay.
Villa Princesa, Newhall.
So you're like right outside the skirts of like LA in the Valley. So you're like by Six Flags. That's like a solid like 45-50 minute drive.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
I'm like a Black Valley girl.
A Black Valley girl.
And I'm
okay.
here for it, guys.
And she's here for it. And I usually ask my guests, like, what do you guys want to talk about? I use my platform to allow women to, talk about whatever they want to talk about, whatever's on their mind. I know I use my platform to release a lot of stuff that I'm going through personally or just things that I've seen. And I love to share this space with other women. And just talking to Bobby in the office, because, she be working, she be putting in hours. But we also like to talk and get to know each other more. And I've learned so much about her. You have 2 kids. Mm-hmm. So shout out to you for having 2 beautiful kids. Yes, shout out to them. And one of their child, the youngest, she was, you were telling me she's on the principal's list, I think.
Yes, valedictorian 4.0.
Ooh, top of the wait a minute.
It takes a village, but we got it done.
Look at that. That's amazing. You should be very proud parent right there. And obviously you're proud of both your parents, your kids, but like as a parent, it just makes you feel even more proud for them. Like they're on the right path.
It does. I think it makes me a different type of person only because both of my kids are different. Each one of them requires a different type of attention. So it's like, it's a balance there.
Yeah.
It's a balance. You have the sweet one and then you have the one that's like,
Mind you, I was not good in school. Yeah. Trust me, I was not good in school. And my sister was like, but I never hated on that. I feel like everybody has their strengths. Right. Everybody has their gifts. Once you find yours, go with that. And if education or like learning things comes easy to you, that's a gift.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like not everybody things come easy to us. I have the worst memory. So just imagine me trying to take a test. I'd be like, I swear I studied like for 4 hours the 2 nights before. Like I just have the worst memory.
Still forget it.
I'll be like, oh God. So I just learned like, look, okay, I just have a different gifts than other people, and that's it. So if your gift is you learning and like learning stuff comes easy to you, that's a gift. So you can do so much with that. But anyways, what did you come to LA for?
Ooh, I came to LA really to pursue my career in comedy.
Okay.
As well as radio personality.
Oh, so you're a comedian.
Yes.
You guys, since I've known Bobby, she's been out here and she's already like hosted like 3 events.
Yeah.
Since being out here in LA. That's like, and you're on it. You really are trying to get your foot in the door.
Definitely.
While like connecting other comedians with you. How's that going?
You know, it's going great. I think that every time when you work with different people, again, it's different because you have to learn how to deal with different people. So it's like, I go out to these different comedy shows and I try to book these different comedians. I'm like, I can't just go for what I like. I have to go for what other people in the crowd would like to.
Yeah.
My humor is different than everybody else's. So it's like, okay, you have to pick a variety of comedians when you're doing these events. And I think that's been a little tricky for me.
Right. I can't wait to learn more about you. I feel like you have so many stories and so much going on, and you got a lot of hustles out there. Like you do so much more. You help at the Good News Radio, but you also do hair on the side. You do what needs to be done while you're pursuing your dream, and I respect that for sure. I always tell you that.
Thank you.
Well, let's go ahead and get into some chisme, y'all. I know y'all love some chisme. Do you know what chisme is, Bobby?
No.
Okay, chisme is pretty much like gossip or stories that are going on in like the world. So I'm gonna go ahead and just like get that. So a few stories out there.
Well, let's get it.
Can you do me a favor? Can you turn off the air? Push off. All right, y'all. So, of course, we mentioned Drake and Beyonce with new music. Drake just dropped it today. Beyonce's dropping it, I believe, next month. Or are we already in July? No, we're still in June. Oh, my God. I swear this month is going by so fast. But what just happened is the Golden State Warriors are 2022 NBA champions. Yes, y'all. Really quick, the Golden State Warriors secured this year's NBA championship after beating the Boston Celtics 103-90 in Game 6 to win the series of 4-2. After falling behind 14-2 early in the first quarter, the Warriors went on a 21-0 run, the longest scoring run in a finals game over the past 50 years, y'all.
Wow.
There was so much going on. I know like these games were so crazy intense, but they were so like great to watch. The Warriors captured their 4th title in 8 seasons, the first team to achieve that ever since the Michael Jordan era with the Chicago Bulls.
Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't that dope?
That is so dope. And here's another cool thing that the reason I brought the whole Golden State Warriors, because, you know, I'm Lakers all day, baby. Don't get it twisted.
Did you go for the Boston Celtics?
I didn't go
Lakers?
for any of them.
Oh.
It was all Lakers all day.
Yeah,
like,
okay.
I'm happy for Golden State, and that's cool. They enjoyed their win, but I didn't, give it too much love because I'm all Lakers. LA all day, baby. But another cool thing that I found out is there's a player named Juan Toscano Anderson who made history Thursday night. The Oakland native and forward for the Golden State Warriors became the first player of Mexican descent to win the NBA championship, you guys. When they asked him how that felt, he said it feels amazing. As he was clutching the Mexican flag, because he knew exactly what he had just accomplished.
Right.
So shout out to him, man. That's a big deal. You guys have to understand, you do not see Mexicans in the NBA. First of all, we're short. A lot of us are short. It's rare when you find anybody, a Latino Mexican dude over like 5'11", 6 feet. Like if
Definitely.
you ever, that's rare. So, shout out to him, because I don't know when the next we're going to have more Latinos in the NBA, but that's amazing for him to be and representing. And I love that he was holding the Mexican flag while he was holding the trophy. So that was dope. That's a dope picture. I know I posted it in my story. Make sure you guys follow me at mysterious.jax. But yeah, so here's another story for y'all. And a bus driver allegedly blacked out behind the wheel while on THC gummies, y'all.
Wow.
Have you ever taken the bus out here?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, this actually did not happen in LA. Let me tell y'all that now. This happened in Boston, I believe. A commercial bus driver has blacked out behind the steering wheel after chowing down on some gummies that he says he didn't know were infused with THC. He's now being charged with 38 counts of reckless endangerment, y'all. I
Wow.
know. His
Wow.
name, I'm so sorry if I pronounce it incorrectly. I want to say it's Jin Huan Chen. He was arrested while at home in Boston and then had appeared in Tuesday Superior Court. Back on March 13th, he was driving 38 passengers from Sun Casino when he stopped the bus on the side of the Interstate 95. Police said they found Chen hunched over unconscious in the driver's seat, and right next to him was an open package of Smokies Edibles cannabis infused fruit chews, y'all.
Wow.
But he didn't know.
But he didn't know.
But he didn't know, y'all. This is crazy. I understand that they are legalizing marijuana in a lot of states. They're legalizing a lot of this stuff. But please, please be responsible, you guys. Please don't ever do this on your job. When you're driving other people, like, you know, it's like drinking a freaking 40 or like drinking some Jack.
I don't
while you're
believe that
driving,
he
like,
didn't know, though.
Right?
Because when you get edibles, whether it's THC or CBD, it's a clear warning label on the front of the package. So if that's the excuse, you really were high, bro. Because I believe you knew. There's no way he didn't know.
Girl, that is the cheeseman today. But I was like, lies, lies, lies. Because they do have that symbol of the marijuana logo on all the, like, anything that has edible that has THC in it, you're going to see it. If it's a drink, you're going to see it. If it's food, you're going to see it. So, I mean, come on, y'all.
And it's on the front of the package. It's not in the back. It's
Yes.
strictly in the front. Trust me.
Oh, my God. I can't imagine how many he was eating. Because, you know, those gummies can be like, you hardly taste it. Like, at least the gummies I've had. Like, so
I don't fuck with edibles.
No. Well, I do the ones with that are like, I know exactly how much are in it. Like, as long as I know what's in it and they are like packaged, you know, from a manufacturer, I get it. But like, if you are homemade edibles, I don't fuck with those. Because those, I don't know how much you put in them. And those I have given me bad stories.
Exactly. I don't trust them.
Yeah, it's
rare. I
rare.
just don't know. The first time I ever did an edible, I just threw up everywhere. It was just ridiculous.
What was it?
I'll never do that. Gummy bears.
It was a gummy bear?
Man, y'all never do those again.
Did somebody make them or did you buy them?
I bought them from actual shop.
And how much were they? Like 10?
No.
10 milligrams?
These were more. They had to be more. This was, mind you, like almost 13 years ago.
Oh, shit.
And I've never done another one since then.
Girl, no.
I'm like, I'm good.
I'm such a lightweight when it comes to, like, you know, medical marijuana, not just marijuana in general, but like, especially the gummies. They have to be THC, like, like 10 milligrams THC. But if it's anything more, I'm very like, but even the 10,
200 milligrams.
Hell no. Hell no. If it's 10, what I do is like, I'll break it in half and just have the half, let it kick in like 40 minutes. If I still don't feel nothing or whatever, then I'll take the other.
Mind you, the label says give it up to 1 hour to 2 hours to feel anything. So if you're eating an edible, you're just gonna keep popping.
Oh, girl.
You're blowing it.
So you've only done it once?
Once. I'm never going to do it again.
And you threw up and you're like, but I'm sure you mixed it and you had other stuff with it.
No, because I barely started. Mind you, I was like 21 when I barely started smoking weed.
Same.
So for me to just come out the back and just take an edible, I was done.
Yeah,
I blew it.
I'm a lightweight, so I don't really fuck with all that shit because I'll stick to my drinks. I'll stick to my little White Claws and shit.
Little Truly that keep you truly cool.
Right.
That other shit is just for the birds, and I'm telling y'all.
For the birds. All right, well, that's the Cheeseman for tonight, y'all. Es un escándalo. That's right.
That was some good Cheeseman too.
You know, I thought pretty good. I thought so. I'd like to keep them quick and like to the point. But yeah, that's some good Cheeseman for sure. All right, y'all. If you're just tuning in, I have a special guest co-host tonight. My girl Bobby, one of the new members of the Good News Radio, who's just been killing it in the office, and she's always down to just do whatever's needed. And you know, those are the type of people that we definitely rock with. So we appreciate you for everything that you do in there, and you know, outside the office. But that's why I had to have her come on to Ladies Night, come on to the good
Why
news.
not? We have
Finally-
ladies' night every day in the office.
That's what I be saying. We be killing Keith with our conversation sometimes.
I know. I'm like, shh.
All right, Keith. All right. We won't talk about that no more.
I'll put that on pause till later. Keith, all right.
All right. Well, I did ask you, Bobby, what do you want to talk about, in today, on today's show? And you were talking about dating in your 30s. And I
Ooh.
totally relate to it. I think many people can relate to that. But you're not only just dating in your 30s, you're a single mom
Right.
who is raising two beautiful kids, who's out here trying to make a name for herself,
Right.
pursuing her dream while working these side jobs,
Right.
getting it done. Like, you are a super mom out here doing what needs to do. And I just recently you took your kids to a Disney cruise. Like,
Mhm.
it was popping. Like, she does so much, y'all. So I was like, we got to show you some love. And definitely, I want to get to know Bobby more and get to know who she is. But not only that, you're actually looking to date. You're out here really like dating with intention.
Exactly.
But one thing you did mention to me off air when it was just me and you said you have a problem that you keep picking the wrong ones.
Exactly.
And you know they're wrong for you.
Exactly.
Why is it that you think you do that? Because trust me, you're not the only one. There's a lot of women that still do that.
I honestly think it's for the comfortability. We go to what's most comfortable for us. We do not like to step outside of our comfort zone and try new things.
Okay.
And I think that's just what it is. It's just so comfortable for me to go to something that I've already known versus stepping outside and like, all right, this is going to be a challenge to do something different.
Right.
I just go back to what I know already. Like,
Right.
I'm going to go over here, the bad boys, the toxic ones, the ones that want to pull up, push your windshield, throw your phone, don't know how to handle good coochie. I need the ones that know how to handle it now. It's hard.
And I'm gonna tell you this: they say that dating in your 30s is actually better than dating in your 20s. And let me tell you why. One of the reasons they say that is that you have a better idea of what you want. So you know what you want, Bobby. You already know what it is you want.
I would say I know what I want exactly.
What is it that you're looking for? What is it that Bobby wants?
I want
as
a
far as the date?
leader.
You want a leader?
I want a leader. I want someone who knows how to lead. I know someone who knows how to be respectful. I want someone who knows how to communicate. And I should have said this first, but I want someone whose God is leading them. Because if God is not leading you, I'm scared to find out who is.
Okay.
Because where are you going
Right.
if God's not leading you?
Okay.
So that's really my thoughts. Like,
So that means that you want a man that goes to church every Sunday?
he doesn't have to go every Sunday, but I do want you to have a relationship with God.
Okay.
So if we're at the dinner table, it's time for dinner. I expect for you to lead with the prayer
Right.
because off tops, a man is supposed to lead. So if you can't even lead in prayer, I'm not going to let you lead me in my life.
Oh, okay. Okay. I
Let's
like
just
that.
be real.
Okay.
I'm not going to lie. And a lot of y'all don't know how to pray and it shows. Mhm.
Let's not get that started, y'all. Okay, so those are things you want a leader, you want a man of God who follows God. You want a man with goals. What else did you say?
I want a communicator.
Someone who communicates well. Okay.
I want someone with respects family value, family core values,
Okay.
knows how to be in a relationship. A lot of the times I figure out that the men who are like single siblings, they never had to be like in a relationship with their brother or sister. You guys don't know how to have relationships. You've never been taught. Me, I've had to learn how to be in 6 different relationships at one time in one household.
Because you're the old, no, you're the middle
I'm the
child.
middle kid.
You're the middle.
So these 3 different, these 2 different, and then there's me.
Yeah.
So I learned how to be in different relationships. And I think that's what a lot of people struggle with. We don't know how to be in relationships because we never learned how.
Okay. And are you looking for them to have like a certain type of job or
No.
make a certain amount of money?
No.
Okay.
I'm not because life could change any moment. I could meet you today right now and you're a 6-figure man, but you could fall off in 2 weeks. But I met you at 6 figures. So that lets me know you can do this.
Yeah.
So I would accept that.
Okay.
I would accept it.
Okay.
It wouldn't be bad.
Okay. And
What
then
do you think?
as far as looks, what is it that you're looking for?
Fine as fuck.
Oh, Bobby. What if he had all of those traits, but he was not the best looking guy out there? Is that really gonna like, is that flat? It's like, nah.
I don't think that's a deal breaker for me.
No.
Nah, because I'm not a shallow person.
Okay.
I'm very not shallow. Like, I don't care. You don't have to wear Fendi, Louis, Gucci, like, to get my attention. You don't have to wear jewelry. Like, if you're a cool guy, you're a cool vibe. It's like, vibing with you. cool, but I did see you're still wearing those 2006 Pumas, but
What if he don't have no sense of style? Leave my man alone. Maybe you can help him with that.
I'll help him. If
Oh, okay,
listen, if
okay.
he's the package, sometimes you have to build a man, and I'm cool with that too.
And the reason they say that
And-
in your dating in your 30s is better than dating in your 20s is because you're more comfortable asking for what you want, and that's exactly what you're doing right now. You've dated a lot, and well, I don't know about dating a lot, but like you've lived life, so you know what you want out of your partner and what
Right.
you're looking for. Can you say that you are giving those things for your partner too that you're seeking?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
And that I think helped. I think me being able to give that to my partner is helping me recognize that in a partner.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I'm trying to be that person that I want you to be to me.
Right.
So I'm going to give as much as I want to receive too, but I do know it works both ways.
So why are you having such a hard time? Where are you looking, I should say, for these men that you're dating? Like, are you going to like the grocery store and talking to these men? Are you going to church? Are you going to volunteer to places? Like, where do you find the guys that you're dating right now?
Everywhere.
Where's everywhere, Bobby?
Everywhere. Like you can go to the bar, you can go to the liquor store, you can meet them at a gas station. I can meet you at the park. I'm meeting them.
I mean, what time of the day are you meeting them at the park, at the liquor store? Because that has a lot to do,
Random
too.
times.
Well, they should be working and at their job and not at the liquor store at the park at like 9 a.m. on a Tuesday. You know what I mean?
I'm not even at the liquor store at 9 a.m. on Tuesday, bro. That's crazy. You're sick. You're sick.
I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, I think that, okay, so you meet them at these different places. Got it. What is it you right now that you are ending up with? Like you told me you keep going for guys that you know you shouldn't go for. So what are those guys?
Toxic. Toxic is
Toxic how though? Like what's toxic to you?
like toxic, like don't know how to communicate. Like I think toxicity comes from non-communication.
Okay.
Because we're playing up on our actions. Like you make me feel some type of way, I'm gonna react off of that right there. Instead of communicating it to you and be like, hey, I don't like the way that made me feel. It made me feel less than, or you kind of talk to me bad. It kind of stroked my ego, or it didn't stroke it could have dented your ego.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know because you don't know how to communicate that to me. But what you did was took my phone and threw it out the window because you felt some type of way. You get what I'm saying?
Oh,
That's
shit.
toxic.
Yeah, that's hella toxic.
And it's like, man, you got all these men hitting your phone like so. I am not married.
She said so.
I'm not married, and that's the response. And it's like
I feel you.
you have to be open, and I'm trying to be open, and it's like I found myself accepting so much that moving forward now, I'm like, actually, I'm speaking up. I'm not going to just accept anything now.
Yeah.
Versus I was like, if that's what we're doing, we're going to do it. But now it's like, we're not doing that.
Right.
So I'm not going to accept that. Like, I don't want that
Right.
at all.
I mean, dating in our 30s, right? So they're saying like it's supposed to be better than your 20s because you've learned from your mistakes. You know not to waste like time with people in situations because you're like, what is this? Like, no wasting time. Like, I'm dating with intention. Like, if you're seeing somebody and you guys are just hooking up, you're friends with benefits, I hope that you've communicated that. But if you're looking for something more with this person, I hope you've communicated that as well, right? That's what they say.
Yeah.
And you value your own time. So you're not going to allow people to waste your time. You're not going to allow people to just like keep you in a circle and a loop. Like
Running a figure eight around me and my feelings and what I want and what I'm saying I don't want.
Yeah. You're not looking for a partner just to have a partner. Like you're looking for someone to grow with, right? You want to build with and build an empire,
Definitely.
And I understand like there are so many independent women out there that get shit done by themselves, but I've learned because I'm one of those women. Like I was telling Bobby, like one of my thing is like I don't make time for dating. Like I really just work. I'm really working on my own empire. But I think I'm learning now too is like it would probably be easier if I had somebody to grow with. Like if you're putting so much in your piggy bank, that it's probably getting full, but just imagine how much more full if you guys were building together.
Right.
And like, finding someone who thinks like you, like, you want to buy properties, you want to find somebody that wants to invest in money like that too, and not throw money away on like shoes or just like clothes or the next sneakers coming out. Like that's all cool, but like that was cool for your 20s maybe, but right now, like we're in our 30s now, we should be investing in buying properties and making money and building so that we don't have to work forever, and that we
working
can
towards financial freedom.
Exactly. So you have to understand and really sit down and ask yourself, what is it that I'm looking for? What is it that I want in a relationship? Because that way you're going to manifest and align with people with the same mindset. See, like I usually of course I meet people at the stores, at the grocery stores or the gas station. But like, to me, I feel like I want to meet somebody in places that I'm like networking spaces.
Right.
Like, okay, you came here to learn more how to save your money, how to invest. Like, I'd rather meet people in those type of, that's why I'm putting myself in more of those spaces.
I'm glad you brought that up, because I'm like, okay, I'm tired of meeting the same type of man, but I find myself in the same type of crowd.
That's what you need to.
Same type of crowd. So guess what I did? I party there too, but I'm just partying there. When I step out and I'm in the room with other people, CEOs, maybe business investors, whatever. Now that's the room that I'm like, okay, this is where I could see myself, the dating romance.
Right.
It's here with these type of people, because that other crowd is just not working out for me, and I'm not here for it no more.
Right, of course. And of course, it also, like, I get it, because I do like going to like the homies kickbacks and hanging out, your friend's birthday party celebration. But if we spend more time there, I'm telling you, it's going to be harder to find people out there.
Exactly.
Like, so you got to align yourself with what you're looking for. But I think we're running out of time. I got to go into commercial. We got commercials over here. We be having these commercials. So don't go too far, you guys. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Breaky break. Here's some Chris Brown for you.
But have you listened to the...
There you go.
Where can I find it? Check out our website at www.michelada timemix.com. Follow us on Instagram at michelada_time for news, products, pop-ups, and store locations. Say less, I'm on it.
What's up, it's your girl Gina Views. Make sure you are tuned in to Ladies Night every Friday at 7:30.
Hey everybody, this is Mala Munoz, creator and host of Mighty Juanera, a podcast for potheads. Make sure that you tune in to Ladies Night Radio at TGN Latinx.
Yo, what's up? This is Rix.
Yo, this is Rennie.
What up? Doger in the building.
What's good, family? This is Jesse, and this is
Brown Wealth Radio. And make sure to catch us on TGN Latinx every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Pacific, to be specific.
What's up, friends? It's IE and Friends. We're here at the Podcast Pit LA. It was so fun. We came to rep the IE. I think we did a pretty good job. So shout out to the Podcast Pit for having us. Shout out to TGN. You guys should definitely check them out. You should check me out, Saul V. Gomez.
Y'all can find me at I Know Caesar on IG. You can find me at airbear_IE on IG.
And you guys can find the podcast at IE and Friends on every social media network, except for OnlyFans. That's coming soon. So stay tuned. So follow us and follow TGN Podcast Pit. Have a good day, guys.
Wozy, it's Deshaun Showtime Watkins, and you can tune in to Compton Mania Monday nights, 9 o'clock on TGN. Wozy.
Only on TGN Sports. Hey, Jackie, what's wrong?
I'm over here running around trying to tell everybody about the Podcast Pit.
What's the Podcast Pit?
I'm glad you asked. The Podcast Pit is an event where you will find some of your favorite podcasts performing in front of a live audience.
Will there be food and drinks there?
Of course there will be. It's at Joxer Dailies in Culver City. They have a full bar and a full menu.
Hey, I may need to tell people about this as well.
Yes, come with me. Let's tell them. The Podcast Pit is coming.
The Podcast Pit is coming.
What up? It's Jay Pinkay from Limelight Live. Make sure you catch us every Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 p.m. Eastern on TGN Talks, where we're talking creative news and reviews, and I'm just pretty fun to talk to. Holla at your boy.
Hey everyone, it's the Primos Chidos.
Hopefully you're enjoying this show, but if it sucks, be sure to check out our show, live Thursdays at 12.
Yeah, join me and my sister and basically my brother as we discuss everything from immigration to ejaculation.
If that sounds interesting, then we're the show for you.
Warning, the following podcast features discussion of sensitive topics, graphic content, and uncensored stupidity.
Welcome back. It is Ladies Night Radio Show, and this is your girl Mysterious Jax, and I got a special guest co-host tonight. We have my girl Bobby. What's up? Oh, my bad. There we go. There you go.
What's up?
Bobby, what's good? What's good? How's it going so far? You were not nervous at all today. Let me just tell you that. You came in so confident. Where do you get that from? Your stage presence and everything.
Just me, regular. This is me on and off the mic. Like, I'm gonna be the same person. Like, the mic here or not, this is me.
I know. That's
Like,
what I'm saying. But like, even when you do
regular.
your events, just the way that you don't get no stage fright.
No, I don't know what the problem is. I feel like people always ask, like, are you scared? I feel like I'm never scared to get on stage. I'm more scared, like, are these people gonna laugh?
I feel you.
You get me? Like, am
Yeah.
I going to entertain these people? My job is to entertain. So I'm trying to entertain these people. Like, am I going to entertain them? But I know I'm going to kill the mic. But am I
Right.
going to entertain these people, though?
Right.
So I had to get over that shit. I just had to get out there and do it.
Yeah. When you go on stage and you do your jokes, like what are your jokes usually around? Is it around dating?
No, it is sometimes around dating. I normally read the room. Each crowd is different. Like, I have a set for each crowd. If it's a young crowd, I got a set for them. If it's an older crowd, I got a set for them. If it's our generation, I'm killing us because we're right here, right now.
Right.
But if it's like older people, I have a set for them where it's less cursing. It's more like appropriate for the elders. If it's a younger crowd, I got them too because I'm not too far from the younger crowd.
Mhm.
So each set is always different.
Okay.
I think I talk more about relatable stuff. Like, if I see that it's like maybe older people, maybe a lot of people in there have kids.
Yeah.
I'm going to gear it towards like jokes about kids, like being a parent.
Yeah.
If I'm in the room and I'm doing work events, I'm going to gear it around employees.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to read the room. And I'm just going to go based off of that.
Okay.
And I'm just going to be as relatable as possible because relatable is always funny.
What are some comedians that like you look up to, like that you're like?
Ooh, Richard Pryor.
Okay.
Paul Mooney.
Okay.
Some more. I want to say Monique, but she's been rubbing me the wrong way a little bit. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, so you between her and between what was the guy's name that she was in the argument with?
D.L. Hughley.
Yeah,
He's really problematic to me. though.
Okay. So I'm like, whose side did you take on that?
Neither.
Okay, you stayed
Because
out of it.
I felt like they were both being girls.
They were both being petty. Don't say
Yes,
girls.
I'm
Don't say girl. We
sorry.
positive here with the ladies.
Okay, we are, but I felt like D.L. Hughley stepped to
It
the
was getting
ladies' side,
catty.
and you're a man.
Yeah, it was like doing too much.
He's problematic, I feel like.
Yeah, definitely. But
Maybe I won't say problematic. Maybe outspoken. He's not problematic, but I'm going to say outspoken.
they're both outspoken though.
Yeah, they are.
You don't think one of them was right, or like?
I literally have no clue what the argument was over to be like, why are they even? I just seen them going back and forth on social media. I'm like, why is he even?
Well, long
entertaining
story
this?
short, it was a whole like comedy tour thing, comedy special, like a performance, and it was gonna be Hughley, Monique, Ada Rodriguez, and then one more person. And shout out to Ada Rodriguez, she's been killing it, man. She's been coming up. Tiffany Haddish is the one that put her on Netflix, but
Really?
I've been hearing her before that. I actually saw. Anyways, not to go off topic, but so the Monique was supposed to be the headliner.
Okay.
Like it shows in her paperwork that she was going to be the headliner. So I guess when D.L. Hughley, this is how it came out because of she had receipts. And so when D.L. Hughley, I guess, came and saw like that she was being headliner, he was like, no. If you guys want me on this show, I'm the headliner. So they didn't say anything until the day of the event. She came in and she on the paper on the door, it showed that she wasn't the headliner anymore. Yeah.
Really?
Yep. And so she was like, what's going on here? Like they like everything like was changed from the originally what they had told her. And so she had an issue. She called him out on it, like, why would you do that? Like, So
no, that's a different story.
Yeah,
so,
so
that makes me look at things different.
that's what she was kind of putting out there, like, this we as women, we as the Black community, we already go through things. Why are we going to make it harder on each other?
Right.
So that's where she was saying, and she was showing receipts that in the original contract they had asked her to be the voice, the headliner of the whole show.
Okay, yeah.
So
see, I wasn't caught up on the story, but since I know that, again, DL, you're problematic. Because why would you take someone else's moment? Like, we all are going to have our own moments. That's my thing. I don't want to step on no one else's toes. Like, if I'm going to do a show, you're the headliner, I'm just going to be like, okay, cool. My headliner might come next week.
Right.
But this is your moment.
Right.
DL, I don't know what you were thinking, any.
Right.
You should have just let bygones be bygones. If it had already been that, it was already a contract. What were you thinking, DL? Like, that's the real question.
Yeah, so it got a little crazy, but I did want to ask you too, as far as if you had to say like your comedy, if the comparison is just like one of the comedians out there, who would you say it's close to?
Some more.
Okay.
Some more for sure.
Okay.
Because she's always kept it real, and she's just a female, and she's a good-looking female comedian. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when she talks about her jokes, I'm like, hella relatable.
Yeah.
They're hella relatable. So I would say for sure my style is like hers.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the stage sexy, hot, feeling it.
So what is your ultimate goal? Like, where do you want to take this to? Like, if you could do anything, you came out to LA to do what exactly?
Be on the radio.
To be on the radio.
Yes.
Well, hey girl, you already
Hey,
are. You
girl.
getting on there. You accomplished one of your goals.
You see what I'm saying?
But
They
you want to
just been
have your own
unfolding.
radio show.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to be my own personality because I'm a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I got, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What would your show be about?
Ooh, comedy. It'd be about Bobby's World, like just comical shit. Bobby's World.
Okay. Bobby's World. Well, let's get back into Bobby's World. As far as dating in your 30s, what has been one of the biggest challenges for you right now?
Ooh, consistency.
You're finding it hard for men to be consistent,
and me as well.
Oh, you. So you're
As
not
well.
even consistent.
I'm not.
Wow, the fact that you acknowledge something like that, a lot of
Not at
people
all.
won't acknowledge it. Why is that? Why do you think that this generation right now that's single is not consistent?
You know what? I think that this generation is really full of ego.
Okay.
So it's really hard to set your ego aside from what you really want because no one wants to tamper with their ego or make you feel like, oh, I bowed down. But it's really not about bowing down. It's really about having a meeting of the minds.
Right.
And changing the narrative so that it can work.
Right.
But I really think that it has a lot to do with ego.
Yeah. But it's also the instant gratification. I think that with social media, with the way dating apps are working, like if it doesn't work out on the date one, you're going back onto your dating app and it's like, okay, let's see who else is on there. It's like if you didn't bring me exactly what I wanted on the first date, bye, on to the next one.
I'm definitely like that.
But that's tough. That's not really good, healthy dating, I should say. And I do that myself.
You don't think that that's healthy?
No, because I feel like nobody in this world is perfect. Nobody is gonna find mark off every checkbox on your list. It's impossible. We have to learn to compromise. We have to learn to be patient with each other because we want people to be patient with us, right? We have our own flaws. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so you also have to understand, like, we also have to reflect on ourselves, obviously.
Facts.
And so come on, for us to find somebody who's perfect that we think is going to be the perfect match for us, that's
I don't think I'm looking for somebody perfect, but I think I'm looking for somebody perfect for me.
Right.
Somebody that matches me. And I think that I'm going across the list and with a check mark. I'm crossing them off. I'm like, did you really do that? First impressions are everything.
After a first date, are you going to really find that out?
But we should have already been communicating up until this point, right?
Right, of course.
So it's like I should know a little bit. So the initial first date or first meeting is like first impressions are everything. And if you don't leave a good one,
right,
why would I come back for a second one?
But there's obviously a reason you went out on the first date in the first place, because he was matching a lot of the things that were on your list. Look, girl, I'm not coming for you because I come for myself the same time, the same way. I'm hard on myself. I'm like, damn, did I really give this person the same opportunity or like a real opportunity?
Is it wrong if we don't though?
It's not wrong, but then we can't complain that we're like, we're still single. I haven't found anybody out here. This and that. Like,
oh my God.
I know, girl. I know. I'm telling
but it's
you.
True. It's true. But really, I think that coming from a prior relationship, I feel like moving forward, I'm like, you hella strict now. I'm hella strict now versus I was so passive with certain things. Like that really doesn't matter. Now I'm like, I don't know, you better pay attention to that. You better get on that now. Like,
right.
You don't know, you remember what happened last time. You know, I'm like hella riding my own coattail. Like you said you didn't want to do that. You said this and that. And it's like, all right, cool.
I do have a question for you. You do already have 2 kids and the partner you're looking for, do you want to have another kid if this person wants to have one? Like, do you want another child?
I feel like I'm willing to have another child with my husband, but somebody that I'm just dating, no.
Okay.
But if I have a husband, I'll be open to that. If he doesn't have children, he wants this, I would be down for it.
Okay.
Definitely. I'm going to compromise with my man. All right. All right. If you out there, soulmate, okay, you want a baby, Put a ring on it, honey.
Okay, y'all. Bobby's out here looking. Is she ready to be settled down? I don't know. Are you really ready to settle down, Bobby?
No.
See, there you go. I'm glad you said that.
Because I'm not consistent. I'm chasing my own goals. And it's like I'm just dating, but am I ready to fully be committed and settled down? No.
Even if
I'm
the right
figuring
match,
myself out.
even if the right match came around,
I feel like if he was the right match, then he'll match my energy and he'll know what's going on.
then
with
you would
me.
settle down.
Then I would settle down.
Okay.
But I honestly feel like
so when
right now I'm just a hustler. Like I'm hustling right now.
Yeah.
So it's like all my time and all my energy really is going into my career, my passion, my hustles, my children, everything that I'm goal driven to do. So really it's like I'm dating, but am I really taking it serious?
Yeah.
I don't know if I am because I'm not consistent with dates.
Yeah.
I'm not. Like you can hit me up 30 times in 1 month and I will be like, all right, then I'll flake the same day. Like, all right, I'm not gonna make it. I've had a long day.
Bobby.
But think about it. I work at the Good News Radio throughout my week when I'm not at the Good News Radio from 3:30 to the rest of the night I'm doing hair. So my days off at the Good News Radio, I'm doing hair.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, when I'm not doing hair, now I'm doing me.
Yeah.
So it's really like, do you really want to do this right now?
Right,
Being honest.
Right.
Like I'm just dating, but
so when you meet these gentlemen and they want to get to know you, what do you tell them exactly? Like as far as your schedule, like your inconsistency?
I tell them, I'm like, I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I'm gonna see what I can do.
Bobby.
That's the best I can do is see what I can do. I'm so sorry. And for my friends that's on live, sending me the eyes and stuff, I'm doing the best I can.
I mean, you're being honest, but
exactly.
But I don't like, dating in your 30s, huh, Bobby?
Yeah. And someone's like, what is your best advice for dating in LA? My best advice for dating in LA is just know your worth and stay true to yourself.
And communicate what it is that you're looking for. But I should say, like, you're not really looking for anything serious right now. So maybe you should just find somebody to hang out with when you have time.
Exactly. But that's considered dating, right?
I guess but you have to communicate. Like,
I feel like I communicated because I'm not gonna lie, and I feel like I'm strict as hell. So it's like, look, like I can't give you too much,
right?
But I can give you what I can give you, and if that's cool, then come on.
Look, y'all, dating a 30-year-old woman, our time, we don't fuck around with our time no more. I will say we have more life experience, so we really get to the point on things of what we want, and you're getting to the point of what you want. So I respect that. I don't really know if you can call that dating, though. I feel like you're still figuring your life out. So I feel like maybe you should take a break on dating.
Yeah, no.
Okay. I'm just saying.
I am taking a break though. I'm only be honest. I am taking a break though, for real. I'm really not. Like I'm dating. I'm out
because
here,
you're asking all these things from
accepting
these
numbers.
men, but you're not giving those things in return. So that's not fair. That's what I'm saying. And I think that's where the lack of communication creates this frustration between men and women, and then men calling out the women calling out the men. But it's like a mix, because there's men that are thinking like you right now, like, oh, I don't have my stuff together. Let me just focus on me and I'll talk to women. So they're stringing all these women along, and us as women who are serious in dating.
Y'all along. I love
no, I'm gonna call you out, Bobby.
This is the problem. I love y'all, all of y'all.
I'm gonna definitely call you out, because the reason is because we have to understand, like, when we're doing wrong. Because if a man was doing that, like, look, if a man was on here on the mic right now telling me like he's figuring his stuff out, he's figuring out his life, he's trying to get his, and I get it, I respect that you trying to get your pockets up, you trying to focus on you, but you over here telling me you're going on dates, you're talking to these people, but you're like one hit and then quitter. So, but you're getting these women to like fall for you. You're just stringing a lot of these women along with you for the ride, and that's not fair to the women. Because there are some serious men that are looking for a serious relationship. So I'm only calling it out because I would hate for men to do that to us as women. So we as women got to call each other out when we're doing that. So I feel like as long as you're communicating, you're being honest and open with these people, like,
I'm open with y'all. Y'all know what's going on with me. And I love all of y'all. Until I got a ring, I'm single. I really believe that. And I'm dating. That's just it. Like,
so wait, you're one of those that really believe that you can be in an exclusive relationship, you can be boyfriend, girlfriend, but as long as there is no ring on your finger, you are single.
Hell no.
You just said that.
I was lying. No. Because if a man came to me with that energy, I would be upset.
Right.
Like, bro, you know what we're doing. We sleep together every night. We're acting like a married couple. I'm your woman.
Bobby, I'm
Real
telling you,
bad.
you got to use your words right. You're manifesting your future.
Mm-hmm.
So when you say those things, you're manifesting that, and your partners are going to come with that same energy.
Guys. I'm telling a little bit of my business on here today, and you know
it's
what?
all good, girl.
You
I'm just messing with you, but we are.
No, but she's right though. I'm not. I'm doing me for real.
Yeah.
And I'm having fun while I'm doing me. And to be honest, I'm like out here by myself right now. My kids are not at my house with me, so I live by myself. So it gets a little like lonely when you do get home. So it's like you do kind of want a companionship, maybe just a friend, like you said.
Yeah,
that's gonna be consistent. And
yeah,
I haven't found that.
Yeah, no, I feel it, man.
So that's just it. I'm not out here trying to play with y'all niggas, or am I?
Look, she's a comedian for a reason,
Okay, for
y'all.
real.
She got jokes. She got jokes. But I will say this, like, once you really know what you want and you know what you want to be in, what type of relationship, things can move really quickly because you're going to manifest that. You're going to be looking for what you're giving off.
Mhm.
But you also have to be ready to give that same in return.
Yeah.
And that's the best we got to do because, you know, I hate for this, like, men versus women. Like, no, y'all ain't shit. We ain't shit. Like, no, we are all doing the best we can, but we
I
got to
feel that.
communicate with each other. And so let's stop scarring these men and women out here in these streets, y'all, because you handing them off to the next person all scorned and bruised and cut up. So we got to treat each other better than that.
I feel like men. I made a post on Facebook, and you know it wasn't geared towards anybody, but it was just a general post, and it did make people go crazy. Now whatever. Now
What did you
y'all-
post?
I posted, "Stop letting men tell you how to be a wife when they weren't raised by wives."
Oh,
and it went crazy. And I'll tell you, it was like 30 reposts. It was like 1,000 comments. People were going in on me like, "Are you married?" I'm like, "Actually, I am married." I was lying. Actually, I am married. I'm married for 3 years. What does that have to do with anything? Is your mother a wife? No, she's a single mother, and it shows.
Oh,
like the topic got real deep. I'm like, I'm just gonna back away from the comments. Like I didn't want to keep going there, but it's true though. Stop it. Kings with no kingdom, trying to tell a woman how to be a wife. If you were not raised by a wife, you have not seen a wife play a wife role. How are you telling a wife how to be a wife, a woman?
Damn.
But I really just want to know though. I would not step to a man and tell you how to be a husband.
Maybe they watched Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. The Cosby Show. They saw that. The Huxtable.
I too saw the Huxtables, and Cosby is in jail right now.
And so maybe they're basing it off TV. I don't know. That's hilarious. So
But
that's crazy.
Is that a true statement or
I
no?
don't know. That's tough, you know. Like I always say that single moms raise their sons the way that they wish their husbands would be.
I believe that.
But at the same time,
She's raising a husband though. She's not raising a wife. You get what I'm saying?
no, I know, but when you do that, a lot of the times when I say that is you're raising your son, what I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I think that I've seen a lot of moms spoil their sons a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that's how you are because I don't know. I've never seen you with your son or nothing. But there's women that I've seen that are single moms and they like spoil the heck out of their sons. They treat them like, you know, different from
Like a king.
from their daughters. Yeah, like they bring their food to their bedrooms, like they cook for them, like they like don't yell at them as much. Like I've seen those situations where I'm just like, oh man, like you know what I mean?
He's
like
gonna be fucked up.
and
when
then
he
it's like,
gets
this is my
older.
baby, and you spoil them, and then you get jealous when other girls come around. Like, nobody's dating my son. Like, he's like the king. He's this and that. Like, you know what I mean? And for example, I was watching Jersey Shore. I know that's a
I
guilty
love Jersey
pleasure,
Shore.
but you can really see it with Vinny's mom, right? And Vinny's mom spoils the hell out of him. Like
Is a mama's boy a deal
mama's
breaker?
boy for sure. But I mean, I think he realized it, and I think he started changing. But there was a lot of like unhealthy things. Like honestly, like, and I'm not gonna lie, Vinny from all of them was kind of my favorite character of all of them, just because he was more mellow. He was not
Right.
as crazy as the rest of them. But I really see like. I was like, dang, like she's really treating him as her husband.
Right. I don't like that.
But that's what I'm saying. And sometimes like women, we do damage to the young men in that way. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
I think for me, the way I teaching my son. Now, this is just me personally. Like, I'm teaching my son how to be the head of the household. I'm not teaching you how to have a woman cater to you.
But how old is he?
He's 13.
I still feel like sometimes at that age they're still kids. They still need to enjoy their youth, and I think that they shouldn't be responsible.
If
be
there's
protective.
women in the house,
Yes.
there's women in the house. You should take the trash out. If there's lawn work, honey, you need to go out there and do the lawn work. We're women in here. You should do that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like the goal. The way I'm trying to teach my son. I want you to know that when you have a woman, you have to take care of her.
I'm gonna say this though, like my dad. Well, everybody raises their kids differently, and I grew up a little bit as a tomboy because I played sports. My dad built us a whole batting cage in our backyard.
Right.
I would cut the grass with my dad. We would do yard work with my dad. Sometimes I would beg to be outside cleaning because I would be also that girl like, why do the women have to be inside and the men have to be outside? So my mom would be like, all right, you want to go outside and clean? Go outside and clean. Yeah, we getting sweaty. We really like working out there, but like, so my dad also taught me how to change my own oil and like not change my oil, but like check my oil, change my tires, like basic car stuff. Women. Yeah, but that's my dad taught me that.
Right.
My dad taught me that, my mom taught me how to do the inside of the house. I feel like you need a balance of both. I don't feel that we should limit ourselves in like women in the house and men outside. To me, no. Honey, my nieces, take out the trash. Nephews, wash the dishes. I feel that it's a great balance to know both because we don't know. What are you getting them ready for? To be just a husband and be a partner, like be a partner, not just like a role that you are putting genders on. I feel like as people, it's common sense to know how to cook for yourself. So if you're just raising your daughters to learn how to cook and not your sons, and your son doesn't marry until he's 40, who's going to be feeding him? You?
No.
Okay. So teach your sons how to cook too. Like, and I'm not just telling you, I'm just
cooking.
I'm just telling you, these are like common things that we should both know. Just as much as he should know how to like change his tires and change his oil, your daughter should know that stuff too.
I feel like that. But I don't know how to change a tire.
But we can learn that, right?
Guess
and so
what?
YouTube, shout out to fucking YouTube for teaching us how to do any of those stuff that our parents did not teach us, right? Because our parents don't know how to do everything. So when we don't know how to do stuff, we go to Google, we go to YouTube, and we learn ourselves how to do certain things. I feel like I'm gonna
break this into perspective. My mom has been married. I'm 33. Okay, a woman never tells her age, but I'm gonna put it out there. I'm 33. So my mom has been married my whole 33 years of living to my stepdad, but I also had my dad.
Right.
So for me, it's like I never had to do nothing that was like too much to have to men's work. I never had to do that.
No, and I understand.
I'm like, oh shit. Okay. Now I'm to the point where my dad passed away 2 years ago. I'm way out here. Now I'm doing men work. I'm heavy duty working now. I'm chipping nails versus I wouldn't have done that before. I would call my dad, call my stepdad, whichever one's gonna get here first. Let's get it done. I don't want to fucking lift the nail. Period.
Right. Don't get it twisted. If my brother's at the house and I want my tire changed, I'm gonna ask my brother.
Please,
but there has been times that I've been stranded by myself. There's nobody to help me. Guess who does it? I change my own tire.
Right.
So we have to know these things just to be able to like live in this world. But I feel like I don't think that I'm the type of person that I do everything. Trust me, no. I ask my business partners, Keith and Michael, hey, can you guys lift the heavy bag?
Right, for real.
And I'll, grab the light bags. But if they're not there, I can do these things for myself. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying women should do all of this and be independent. No, of course, we have these men in our lives for a reason. But it's also good to know these things and teach these things so that, like if I go to a mechanic, I don't get taken advantage of because I'm like, no, I already know what to check for. I already checked that. We're good there. So you don't got to charge me an extra $500 for that.
I think my best friend, she used to work at AutoZone for 12 years. She used to change the oil, check the filters, all types. I'm like, all right, I don't even. Girl, handle it, change a tire, do a tune up.
Right.
I'm like, girl, you fucking she-woman, man. I love it.
So I'm not saying that women should do all these things, but it's good for you to know just as much as it is for men to know how to cook, how to wash the dishes, how to do laundry. Those are not female roles. Those are common sense things to do in life.
Those are lifestyle roles.
Yes. Life skills.
I would agree.
Yeah, you guys, this is what dating in your 30s is right now.
Man.
There's so many ups and downs, but at the end of the day, I hope you find your match and you don't settle at the end of the day. Find what makes you happy. Don't settle and just keep out there and dating. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what you mean. I think I'm saying that I'm dating. I'm really just trying to throw myself back out there because I'm recently got out of a relationship, and I've only been out of a relationship for like a year and a half. So we was in a relationship for like 3 years, and it was real serious. So this last year and a half, I think like for the year I was single. I was like, I don't even want to look at a man right now. Like I'm just healing. I'm working on myself. Like, let me get back to me because I totally lost myself in the last relationship.
Oh shit.
And so this was like me. I took a whole year to myself, like, and just showed up for me.
Aww.
So now like the 6 months after the year, now I'm like, okay, now I'm open to dating. Now let me not be
you're just getting yourself out there again.
Just getting my feet wet.
Yeah, I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna go into our next segment. We're gonna go into our cheers segment. And I just want to give you a moment to be able to share something that you're proud of, something that you want to give yourself love to, or just what do you want to give cheers to right now?
Cheers to where I'm at now, because a year ago I never would have thought I would be sitting right here. I was so like broken and just devastated by everything I went through to get to Los Angeles. It was like, damn, am I going to see the light at the end of the tunnel? And I finally feel like I've seen the light at the end of the tunnel now.
Yes.
And I know where I'm going. I know where I'm headed.
Yeah.
And I know my path. So cheers to where I'm at now from where I came. Because it's been a journey,
man. And I know you have so many stories out there, but I'm so proud of you. I'm so glad that you're doing good. You're glowing, girl. Yeah. Where can people find more of you?
Should just find me.
You don't want to be found. I got you, girl. Do you have any shows coming up you want to promote or anything?
Yes, I have a comedy show. I have a few followers. You guys been rocking with me. I've been doing comedy for 5 years. Of course, the pandemic took a little stagnant on the comedy, but we still rocking strong. So June 22nd is my first paid comedy show, which will be downtown. Not downtown. It will be in Hollywood on Lake Shim at the Comedy Chateau. It's a $20 entrance fee, but you guys show up, show Bobby some love.
Hey.
Grand prize is $1,000. It's my first comedy contest, but the host has good faith in me, and I have good faith in him.
Oh, I love it! I love it.
June 22nd, guys. This Wednesday coming up.
I freaking love it. Well, Bobby, I want to thank you for joining me today on tonight's show, Dating in Your 30s. I hope you do find love eventually when you're ready. But
I think when God throws him at me, I'm gonna be like, all right, this is him.
This is him.
I'm gonna be smiling. You're not gonna be able to talk because I'm gonna just be smiling. Like, oh my God.
Well, I wish you the best in everything that you do. Sending you so much love and success, and more money, more success, and everything that you want in your happiness for you and your family. Thank you again for joining me here on Ladies Night Radio Show. Make sure you guys show her some love. Go to her comedy show and support her. And thank you for being my guest. Round of applause to you, boo. You killed it.
Can I tell them my Instagram?
Yes.
Follow me on my Instagram at Bobby's World. Bobby's BOBBIS_world, because it's always Bobby's World. Y'all keep up with me. Follow me on YouTube, Bobby Love everywhere.
That's what I was trying to tell you. If you want them to find you somewhere, and you were like, no. All right. Well, make sure y'all.
I'm looking at the followers on here like I'm nowhere.
Make sure y'all follow her on Instagram, social media, and all of that. And make sure you guys catch us, The Good News Radio. We are going to be having Podcast Pit this Monday at Jocko Daly's here in Culver City. The event starts at 7:30. Make sure y'all come through. We got your t-shirts. Support brown media, support black media. And yeah, come have a good time. You're not going to find anything like this anywhere else. I promise you. All right, y'all. Have a good Friday night. Enjoy your weekend and be safe.
Friday.
And happy Father's Day out there to all the dads out there. Hey, have a good one, y'all. Sending y'all much love. Peace. Love y'all.
Peace.
Oh, what a great. Hey. That's right, Jack.
Put that spotlight.